Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. So today's video is just going to be a simple unboxing of the new Hero 12 Black and the Max Lens Mod 2.0. Now I know this camera's been out for about a week. I'm a little bit behind. I've been out on the East Coast for the last 5 weeks. I just got home last night. And I've unboxed every GoPro on my channel since I think the Hero 4. So why break from tradition? So this is not a review. I'm not really going to offer any opinion on it yet. I will have a review coming in the next couple of weeks. And this is not a tutorial. I will be creating a beginner's guide for the Hero 12 Black. So if you're going to be brand new to GoPro, this is going to be your very first GoPro. Again, keep an eye out for that in the next week or two. So let's go ahead here. We will get it opened up. So one thing you're going to notice right away that's different is that they no longer include that case. The last 3 generations of GoPro, I believe, 2 or 3 anyways, they had a little black case that came with it, but they've stopped doing that this year. So not a big deal because I don't really tend to use those cases that much. I use my own cases, but you know, still was a nice touch. As you can see here, we do have some literature, some information about the GoPro. They don't really include a lot of instructions, so it can be a little bit difficult if you're brand new. That's why I create those beginner's guides, because it helps get you up and running and familiarized with the camera. One thing you will notice here, it does say that the camera must be updated before you can use it. That's something they've done with the last 2 generations. There's a forced firmware update before the camera can be used. We have our charging cable. It's still USB-A to USB-C. We have our battery. This is the Enduro battery. Same battery that they've included in the last couple of generations. Nothing has really changed there. Even though the Hero 12 Black does have better battery performance, it's mainly to do with some changes in the software. They've gotten rid of GPS, which is going to save battery power. But it is a shame. I kind of like the GPS. I didn't really use it all that much, but you know, it was nice that it was there when I did want to use it. So we got some protective paper around the camera and some stickers to protect the screens. Well, that was unexpected. Why does that one not want to come off nicely? Interesting. Did anybody else have trouble getting their stickers off? I've never had that before on a GoPro. And you're going to notice that your GoPro is going to be covered in dust. White dust powder. It's just from this packaging, so it's not an old GoPro that they've put back in there. The last couple generations have been like that. It's kind of unfortunate. It's not a good way to present a brand new product. It looks old and dusty, but that's just how it is. We also have a sticker on the back. And the other thing you're going to notice that's new this year is I've got this kind of speckling, this blue speckling all over the GoPro. And I must say, I very much dislike it. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind it was, but I just don't think it looks very good. But that's just a cosmetic thing, and that's just personal preference. Now, I'm not going to put this battery in it because I do want to get the firmware updated, and there's probably not enough charge in there. So I'll just throw another battery that I have for it in it, and we'll get some memory in it. So yeah, let's put all this stuff aside. Oh, and just to finish the unboxing here, we have a buckle mount. We have a buckle mount receiver. This is the curved receiver. And finally, we have a thumb screw. So we'll put all that stuff aside, and then we will get the firmware updated. So let's go ahead and we'll unbox the Max Lens Mod 2.0. Now this is something I'm actually really excited about. I'm actually more excited about the Max Lens Mod than the actual new Hero 12. I do actually use my the version 1 quite a bit. So being able to record at 4K 60 now is going to be nice. And just being able to switch to vertical and still film in 4K without having to remount the camera is going to be another nice feature as well. I don't film a lot in vertical, but I do from time to time for my social media. So that will be a nice little bonus as well. So we'll pull it out there. Again, we have a little bit of literature about it. Just some basic information how to install it. I will have a full overview of the Max Lens Mod 2.0. We're going to do some comparisons against the original. and we'll see how it is. So you can see here we have the lens itself. It's in a protective case. Below that we have a tiny little microfiber cloth to keep it protected, or to keep it clean I should say. And that's basically it. The rest of that's just cardboard. Let's go ahead and we'll clean some of the dust off of this so we can put that Max Lens Mod on. That's the dustiest I've ever had it in the past couple of years. So to remove it, we got to remove this front lens first. And it can be a little bit tricky sometimes. It can be on there very tight, but you just spin it like that, and then it pulls right off. And what I like to do is pull this back piece off first. That exposes the back of the lens. You just have to line up the notches there, and then just twist it on. And then once that's on, you can go ahead and pull the front protector off. And this case actually works really well because when you go to throw this in a camera bag, you can put that back on, and it's kind of like a lens protector because that lens does protrude, so it can be easily scratched. But we're going to go ahead and get the firmware updated, so I am going to put the other lens back on. So we'll go ahead here, we will put in our memory. I think there's enough power in that battery. I guess we will soon find out. If not, I can just plug it directly into power, and that will work as well. So let's go ahead, we'll power it on. So we will select English. We will agree to their legal stuff. And this is new this year. It asks us if we want to turn on voice control. We will do that. It's telling us voice control is set to English. We will confirm. And now at this point, we have to connect it to the GoPro Quik app to finish the setup and update the firmware. So we've gone ahead and we've launched the Quik app. We'll go over to GoPro. We'll add new camera. And it says there that we've found the new GoPro. So we'll hit connect camera. It'll ask us to pair. Ask us to name our GoPro. We'll just leave it as Hero 12 Black. There you can see it's downloading the latest firmware. We'll hit continue. Now it's going to join the Wi-Fi of the GoPro. The next screen just gives us a list of some of the features and improvements that it's adding. We'll accept. Now it's transferring the update over to the camera, and then it will go ahead and install it. Now at this point, the camera may restart a few times, and this could take upwards of 5 to 10 minutes, so I'll go ahead and pause this and we'll be back when it's done. And there we go. It did ask us there, it gave us a message if we wanted to connect it to the cloud to start uploading content, but I will get that set up later. So that's basically it. We are now ready to go. As mentioned, like I said, this was just a quick and simple unboxing video. If you want to learn how to use your GoPro Hero 12 Black, because this is going to be your very first GoPro, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I will be uploading a full beginner's guide going over everything in great detail, probably in the next week or so. Shortly after that, I'll have my full review and give you my thoughts on the new camera. And of course, we're going to be making other more in-depth tutorials and comparisons against some of the other action cameras currently available on the market. Well, folks, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. It's always greatly appreciated. And we'll see you in the next one.